Alright, we are picking right back up here. We just walked through the first sealed door. Back there. Attention all employees, we understand that it's difficult to make it outside on your 10-minute breaks. However, just because the records room is large and has high ceilings does not mean that you can move things about and create a satellite break room for smoking. We've got several staff members moving supply crates, stacking them precariously, climbing over them to serve as a lookout. Be advised this is not gym equipment. Climbing on crates of medical supplies will not be tolerated. Management. Sounds like just about any management anywhere. To all employees, last night at approximately 7 p.m. the power went off to this section of the facility. Due to the unfortunate timing, we were unable to transfer a critical patient to the emergency department as he passed away in transit. In the hallway behind the records room security door. To avoid this type of tragedy in the future, the hospital has decided that non-maintenance staff should be aware that the security door will not operate when power is out. You must reset the breaker before using the door. Please familiarize yourself with the power switch's location within the records room staff. Manager. Oh, not that they care so much. Oh. I'd really rather not. Thanks. Concerning Miss Daniels' suicide. Miss Daniels was found dead in her staff quarters this morning. There was a suicide note indicating she was extremely unhappy at work and in her personal life. Personnel on site state that she died from rapid blood loss caused by self-inflicted lacerations on her wrist. Both wrists. Her body was found sitting in a wheelchair. Pending a police investigation, Miss Daniels' body was transported to the morgue. This is eerily similar to the other instances. Oh, that's reassuring. Everybody's just unhappy with their life.
Oh my god.
Someone's having a party here, man. Mid-Island Hospital is one of the most locally influential and medically profound places in our city's history, yet few people know how important its presence has been. From treating smallpox in the 1850s to contributing to tuberculosis research in more recent years, the hospital has done much to benefit the citizens of New Kipling. Even its brief, if failed, attempt at reopening as a penitentiary helped to keep our citizens safe. Yes. Anytime you turn a hospital into a jail, it's just a great idea. Fantastic. Killing Kipling citizens accused, crime, 16-year-old girl. Allowed to live, admits guilt, as condemned to hang, evil. Hospital, open to deal with, spread of disease. Informative. Very informative. Right,
Stop!
Why?
Stop!
So much pain and suffering. And from those who would seek only solace. What ails you, Sarah? Perhaps truth, really pure, never simple.
Probably something like that, yeah. Patient 90D. While on nightly rounds, Nurse Moriarty noticed patient 90D standing in his room in an agitated state. The nurse claimed the man was beating his face against the mesh protecting the glass. He screamed for help, and by the time we arrived, the patient's face was completely covered in blood. He was raving about the faces in the dark. Patient was quickly subdued and taken to the infirmary, where the attending physician reported he will likely lose both eyes. Patient did not seem bothered by this, recommending transfer to Dr. Mercer's care. That's usually a good sign that something bad is going on. When people are slamming their face against walls, things like that, you know. Another one concerning 90D. Psychiatric ward report. Patients have taken their pills, are all settled in after evening meals. Dyer refuses to check on patient 90D after the incident, spat blood all over her, and yelled some gibberish about casting a spell. Today is my first day observing patient 90D. He seems high-strung and ready to snap, except towards Patrice. She is oddly special to him. Well, at least there's that. Sure, I'll move stuff. I mean, that's what they were doing anyway, right? Moving and climbing things. Exactly what you're not supposed to do. Sounds like a good plan. Break the rules. Rebel.
Does being out of the dark make you feel better? Well, it shouldn't.
Well, that's reassuring. Like what I thought should be reassuring isn't. Can you expand a little bit on that for me, though? Is there a reason I shouldn't be excited about having the power back? I don't appreciate it much. Oh crap. I kinda didn't read that one. I kinda didn't even get to read that one myself. Apologize on that. That was kind of a... I assumed it wasn't going to be anything like that.
I know you're there.
I really don't. Don't listen to me. I don't know. You are totally safe sitting back there in the dark. Leaving me alone. Totally safe.
You're there.
Patient 6B. Stuffed bear, whom the patient refers to as her beloved, has been placed in quarantine. The doctor recommends incineration, as it has come in contact with the girl and might carry the disease. None of us have the heart to burn the stuffed animal, though. I guess Miss Goodman isn't the only one in this place with a soft spot for a poor, wretched little girl. Patient 27C. suffers from an obsession with mazes. Impulsive behavior has driven him to draw mazes all over his cell. Having run out of space, patient turned on himself, carving an elaborate maze into his own flesh, completely enveloping his chest, parts of his back, forearms, upper arms, and upper thighs, and even parts of the buttocks and genitals. Patient restrained via straitjacket and placed in solitary confinement. Probably a good plan. Otherwise, everybody will end up with mazes drawn on them.
I know you're there.
Shush. Taunting them won't help. At all. George, there's something going on down in the boiler room. I keep hearing things moving around down there while I'm cleaning, and I swear it ain't rats. Something bigger. I don't know what yet, but keep an eye out when you're down there. I will keep that in mind. Okay. So here's our sigil room. I still have enough remnants for the sigil yet. Oh, I'll just, now that you're gone.
Anybody there?
Alright. I figured she was there. I was really hoping she was. Won't get as many flares. Getting aggressive all of a sudden. Patient 13. I fear that the upcoming closure of the hospital will be unable to find a home for ourselves. It's sad that a life brought into this world under such violence will not come aboard of the state. She'll undoubtedly be bounced between institutions.
The sigil is here.
The village of New Kipling traces its roots to the mid-1600s. The rich fishing source, along with easy access to trade routes, drew early settlers into the village. Okay, so I have enough for the sigil. I just have no clue where the heck the locked door is.
Hello?
So I guess I will just risk it. I will grab the sigil. And if I run into enemies, I'm gonna have to run like this.
They moved the afflicted to this place where you stand. They thought it would protect and lead them to grow. Then came corruption, persecution, and chaos.
I will definitely pass on that.
Hello?
Patient 15. Patient aged 7 years has been experiencing a fear of monsters in her room at night. A night shift nurse consoled the patient by reaffirming it was only in her imagination. The patient subsequently began exhibiting uncontrollable. The patient has been restrained and transported to solitary confinement. Oh, crap. Does really help, much as I was hoping it would.
What was that?
Probably me getting really scared. Probably. It's just a thought. I'm not really sure.
Anybody there?
Death is nigh.
Anybody there?
Alright, and that's where I'm going to go ahead and stop this one. So we'll continue on from here next time.